welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I will be teaching you viewers how to be productive and stay busy during self-isolation or quarantine. So we all know what's going on in this world. There is coronavirus and a lot of people are depressed. There's a lot of mental health issues going around, and I will be teaching you a lot of ways. I did not jot down. This is something that I want it to be natural. This is something that I want to share with you because that's what I have been praying. So the first is to be a believer. What is being a believer? If you're not a believer, I ask you to try and be a believer, because trying it is not going to hurt your button. Trying it is not going to kill you. Trying it is not going to change anything about you. Be a believer of God, be a believer of Christ, or be a believer of anything that's positive. So I am a believer, and I believe that the storm that we're experiencing shall pass. So when I wake up every day, what I do is my partner and I have started this routine, and we pray. We listen to gospel songs, and we read the Bible every morning because of quarantine for at least an hour. It is part of our daily routine. So step one, you wake up early in the morning. If you're depressed, you're bored, you don't know what to do, go on YouTube, go to your laptop, go on your phone, check out hymns, check out praises and worship songs. Even if you don't know how to pray, listen to it for an hour, and just put yourself, imagine, be a believer and listen to it. That is step one. Be a believer. Even if you're not a Christian, being a believer is something positive because of what's going on in the world, and right now you're stuck at home and you don't have anything to do. So try this. That's what I tried doing. And second, it keeps you busy and God gives you hope. You feel a sort of hope. Even if you're not a believer of God, you feel a sort of hope. So just try it. Second, first is the being a believer and praying, and secondly, before we were in quarantine or self-isolation, a lot of us were focusing now on our work. We did not have family time. We abandoned our family, and we had a lot of me time and phone time. You're not phone 24/7. Now that there is a lot of time on our hands, even if you're on your phone, there's a lot of time left in the day. So when there's a lot of time left in the day, a lot of people are wondering, oh, my days, I'm bored, I'm this. Engage with your family. Engage with your partner, engage with your kids, do activities, teach your kids, go on YouTube, teach your kids, join your kids, learn together, engage with family, communicate with family, have that family communication. This is the time for us to bond. This is the time for us to appreciate each other, especially those that abandoned their partners before self-isolation. This is the time to make it a positive way. A lot of people are saying that, oh my gosh, I have to be stuck with my family for the next 3 months, I'm going to be bored. What do you mean you have to be stuck with your family for the next? Family is the only thing on this earth that is going to support you. This is the time for you to bond and create memories that you never had. So if you're going through self-isolation and you're feeling depressed and you have a partner or you have kids, even if you don't have a partner and you have kids, engage with your kids, get to know your kids more, let your kids get to know you, communicate, and be happy. Be happy, allow yourself to be happy. Also, there are so many apps like TikTok. TikTok is a lovely app. Even though there's a lot of outings on there, there are a lot of videos that are extremely funny. Go on it for about 2 to 5 minutes. I'm not really a fan of it, but sometimes some of the videos will just cheer your whole day. Like you watch a video on TikTok and you're extremely happy. Go on TikTok, laugh. Go on Instagram, search for productive things instead of checking for all these Instagram models. Check for how to make hand sanitizers on Instagram, on YouTube. Even though hand sanitizers are out of stock in most shops around the world, you can use aloe vera gel to make your own hand sanitizer with 100% alcohol or 70% alcohol. You can make your own hand sanitizers. You can make your own hand sanitizer wipes. I have a video about that on my YouTube channel. I will leave both videos in the description box, or if you can, visit my YouTube page to look for those videos on my channel. Third but not the least, another point I will give you viewers is, if you do have Netflix, join Netflix. Catch up, binge watch certain series. If you've never been the type to enjoy series, give it a try. There are so many different series on Netflix. I will give you one. A lot of people are talking about Money Heist. I don't know if you guys have watched it, but that is a dope series. Like, if you've not watched Money Heist, go and watch Money Heist. Go on Netflix, search, look at what you like. If you're into action, watch action series or movies. If you are into thriller, if you're into romantic movies, watch it. There are so many movies and series you can binge watch on Netflix. Now is the time to engage yourselves in hobbies that you were not able to engage yourselves into. Some people have the luxury of having gyms within their apartments, so now is the time. If you are lucky or fortunate to have that time, go to the gym, engage yourself into exercises. Now that you're at home most of the time, some people are actually working from the house. This video is for those of you that are not working from the house and have a lot of things, and those of you that have lost their jobs. I know a lot of you have lost their jobs as well. I want you to know that don't be upset. Just see this as a blessing in disguise. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Now is the time to engage into the passion. That website you wanted to build that you never had the chance to build because you had to wake up early in the morning and go to work all the time, and by the time you were on your off day, you were so knackered and tired, and the people that had kids or families had to basically tend to their family and kids. Now is the time to research on how to build websites. Nowadays everything is on YouTube. Go on YouTube, put it in how to build your own website. There are really nice platforms like Shopify, which is very self-explanatory. If you can't, there is a company on YouTube called My Key to Success. I will leave their link at the description box down below. They help beginners to build websites using Shopify and Wix platforms, or from scratch, whichever you want. Contact them, you pay a small fee, and it will be done for you. Now is the time to do your research and do the website that you've been wanting to do. Now is the time to engage the YouTube channel you wanted to build and you never had the courage. Now is the time. Now that we're in self-isolation, you'll be shocked how many people will be doing something totally different when this lockdown goes back to normal, when the world economy goes back to normal, when people are going back to work. A lot of people will have changes of careers. A lot of people will actually have their hobbies as their careers and be making good amount of money from it. Now is the time to cook. Learn how to cook. Nowadays everything is on YouTube nowadays. The food, the lasagna, how to make jollof rice, how to make fried rice, how to make any type of food, how to make Indian food, how to make Chinese food, how to make African food. There are so many recipes online. Learn how to cook. Now is the time to be the home chef. Show your family your home skills. Show your family that, you know what, I could not cook for you guys all the time, but now that I have time on my hands, I will be cooking different types of delicacies for you. Now is the time to show your strengths. So never say I'm bored and I'm depressed and I don't have anything to do. If you don't have anything to do, you have made yourself like that, because there is a lot to do. There is a lot to do at home. Okay, so for those of you that don't have families and kids, you can, as I said from the beginning, pray, open your website, the website that you wanted, open that YouTube channel that you wanted, open that Instagram account, film, do a lot of hauls and videos, like research on how beginners start on YouTube. There are so many videos out there. Like, so viewers, those of you that are saying that I'm so depressed, that's affecting my mental health, there are so many apps. There is this app called House Party. Viewers, if you've not heard about House Party, whether you're on Android or you're on iPhone, House Party is in Play Store, is in your Android, I don't know what it's called on iPhone, is in your cloud or iPhone where you research your apps. It's there. Go and join House Party. So basically House Party is an app that when you get on it, the contact on your phone, you will be exposed to the people on your phone who are also isolating or quarantined at home. You see a lot of people on there, your friends, you can actually see them, and it can be up to 8 people in a video call. Up to 8 people. You can actually do a lot. I'm not on it, but my partner is on it, and I enjoy it whenever he's on it. Like, I listen to people, sometimes I go on it and watch. Like, it's so exciting. By the time you realize it's been an hour or 2 or 3, like, especially that app can consume your whole day. So if you're bored and you have nothing to do, if you go on that app, I guarantee you will be really happy and excited. There's a lot to talk about. You can have a cup of wine, orange juice, whichever. You join other people, like, talk about important what's going on in the world, talk about the Bible. There's a lot to talk about. And as I said, contact on your phone, show your friends will be on there as well, so there'll be a lot of that. Imagine you having 8 of your friends in a video conference, all chilling at home during quarantine. What do you think is gonna happen? You can even be cooking and still chatting. You can be doing a lot of things whilst you're still on that app. So that is an app I'll tell you to actually go on, but do not use it for the wrong reasons, because I know a lot of people go there and they meet people, and whilst being self-isolating and self-quarantine, people are actually meeting people physically on that app because they're bored. No, now is not the time to risk your life and do stupid things like that. If you have met or you've been introduced to good people on that app, when this isolation is done, you can choose to meet them and engage with them in whatever way you want to. But now is not the time to use this app in a bad way. Now is the time to use this app in a good way, as in the making of friends, engaging in different activities, and not being depressed and bored. So these are the tips I have for you. And do not forget to pray up. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. This storm will pass. Quarantine will definitely have an end, whether it's in the next 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, there will be an end. And I tell you, once this is done, a lot of us would have had a lot of experiences and would have been introduced to a lot of things that we never thought we would be. Now is the time to do your insanity workouts at home. Now is the time to do it. You never had that time. Now is the time to read the Bible, to read books. Don't you have books? You can listen to audiobooks, you can read books. Now is the time to read. Now is the time to do the research you've always wanted to do. Now is the time to be doing all the things that you said you wanted to do and you had no time. Now is the time to be staying prayer. Please guys. Now is the time to be doing your yoga at home instead of meeting your yoga. Nowadays, there is a lot of video conferences out there. If you have a yoga teacher, your yoga teacher can use Zoom to video call his students, and you lot can be doing your yoga in your house. Put your mats on the carpet, put your laptop there, watch your yoga teacher, and do what they tell you. Now is the time. There's so many things to do. The fact that we're not going out does not mean things cannot be done. Things can be done, but it's in a different way. Okay, so guys, never lose hope. Learn a lot. Use this time to bond with your family. Use this time to bond with friends that you've not spoken to. Use this time to have self-reflection. Use this time to become a better person, guys. There's a lot we can do. So do not tell me I am bored, I'm depressed, because you are allowing yourself to be bored and depressed. Hope these tips I've given you will help you in the coming days. And do not forget to stay prayed up, guys. Do not forget to stay prayed up. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. My name is Abby M, and I'll see you viewers in my next day. Bless.